Hi, my name is Tiffany, and this is my channel, Thriving Lively. I have been documenting my journey on the Starch Solution for about 6 months. I have come to really love this way of eating, and I believe that it's helped me stay very healthy and stay committed to it. It's just now my new normal. I have some health problems, and just keeping myself accountable for keeping myself healthy is something that I've been learning to do for the last 7 years. And this style of plant-based eating has been the easiest for me to stick to. So today I thought I would just share how to start the Starch Solution, a couple just easy things to get you going. One, definitely get the book. You will get all the information you need in there. There's lots of YouTube videos and YouTubers that are on the Starch Solution and that are sharing their story, which is amazing. And just, kind of building that knowledge before you start. The first thing that you're gonna wanna do is learn what not to eat. So all animal products, you're gonna either want to eliminate them or limit them very much. So that's going to be milk, dairy, any dairy, so milk, butter, cream, ice cream, all of that you want to get rid of because it's high in saturated fat and it has hormones in it. You don't want that in your body. Another thing is just meat in general. So, fish, pork, beef, turkey, anything, ham, you want that all out of your diet, just to get yourself to be the healthiest, and it's gonna help you lose weight and feel so much better. So the Starch Solution is based around starches. You are going to be getting most of your calories from your starchy foods. And there's two categories of starches. There's your grains and then your starchy vegetables. And with your grains, you have your oats, your rice, barley, quinoa, farro, millet. There's a huge list. I suggest you pick a couple and then you just use those repeatedly just until you're familiar with this way of eating, and you can start to branch out after that. With your starchy vegetables, there's your beans, which are so good for you. There's squash and potatoes. My daughter's trying to get in the room. Parsnips, rutabagas, and turnips. So a lot of the root vegetables are going to be more starchy. So after you figure out what kind of starches you're going to be eating for your meals, you're going to have your non-starchy vegetables. So broccoli, cabbage, any leafy greens, celery, cucumber, peppers, all of those things are definitely really great foods to add to your diet, and they're going to keep you healthy and they're going to keep you very full. The non-starchy vegetables are very calorically dilute, so they don't have a lot of calories per pound, and they're going to keep you very full because they're full of water and fiber, and that's going to be a key to losing weight. Every meal you're going to want to incorporate a starch and a non-starch and then a fruit, and you can do that in a couple different ways. He sets it up in the Starch Solution as a 70% starch, 20% non-starch, and then 10% fruit. On Instagram, a lot of social media, and a lot of YouTube videos, we all do a 50-50 plate just because it's easy, and then you can just add a fruit as a snack. I think that's kind of how a lot of people have found success with this, but you kind of have to figure out what fills you up, what keeps you satisfied. And so what I have done is I have found a starch that I really like for my meals, a vegetable that I really like for my meals, and I just repeat that. And then as the season goes, I pick different things, and then I always have fruit either with my meal or as a snack. So as an example, for breakfast, I eat my oats. I have either steel cut or just regular rolled oats with frozen berries and a little bit of maple syrup and flax. And then I add with that, I have shredded cabbage and then some kind of summer squash or something I'll have, what is it, green beans. So it's something that's like in season, that's really easy to get, or something frozen. And I just kind of repeat that every morning, and it's very easy. For lunch, I always do potatoes. So I will either do sweet potatoes or regular potatoes, and I usually eat broccoli with that. So I just do my plate half and half. So half broccoli and then half potatoes. And sometimes I'll add, if I'm eating sweet potatoes, I'll add my beans and make a Asian like inspired dish from that. I don't know why, but that's just kind of how I've started doing all my lunches. And then for dinner, I tend to do some kind of rice bowl or tacos. Just that's what we like in my house, and it's just really easy. We don't get very fancy, but it has helped me kind of like know what I'm gonna eat. It helps me get the things I need to from the grocery store, and then I just meal prep everything in the beginning of the week. And if I have to like add more things, you know, a couple days later or towards the end of the week, it makes it very easy to know what I have and what we've already gone through. I don't know if meal planning helps you, but I feel like if you have that plan, then you kind of know what to expect, instead of it being like 2 o'clock in the afternoon thinking, oh, I haven't had lunch yet, what am I gonna have? It's like, oh, well, I eat this every day. And there are studies that show that people that stay the fittest or have more success keeping their weight off, they have the same meals in repeat. So you could pick a couple different meals, like 6, and alternate them through the weeks, but you kind of want to have something in your head that you know that you like, that you can keep eating repeatedly. I know a lot of people talk about like coffee consumption and alcohol. I drink like tea. I have a tea latte every day, and I drink just like herbal teas after that. And that's just something I haven't been willing to give up yet. But if I ever decide to, then it's not going to be like for weight loss. It'll be, you know, for health reasons, just because I'm not willing to give that up right now. I don't drink. I have liver problems, and so I stopped drinking this year. Good year to do it. But it does add calories, and it can make you consume more calories, just because when you drink, people tend to get more relaxed in the way they're eating. Like you might go to Taco Bell at 4 in the morning. Not speaking from experience. So I just don't do it. But I definitely, if you want to, you know, enjoy some red wine or something, just kind of know that. And if you ever get into a plateau, that's something that you can always address at that time. I hope that these tips were helpful and informative. I will post a lot of my meals on my Instagram. I'm gonna try to start like a food diary type thing on my website, thrivinglively.com, and update that a little bit because it's really old and it needs to be revamped. But if you are interested in just kind of seeing some simple meals put together, just check out my Instagram, and it's like thriving_lively at Instagram.com, I think, but I'll link that below. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next video.